Hello. What up? How you guys doing? It is Monday. Fucking great. So stoked. Anybody else stoked for Monday? Did get my Comic-Con wristbands. In case anybody else is going, I'll be there. This is Motor City, the Detroit one. It's not in Detroit, but it is the Detroit one. Yeah. So, I apologize. I'm not going to start with game dev. I am going to eventually work on game dev, but I have a lot of work to do on the book to catch up. I'm behind on my final read-through. I basically just have to read the book and kind of just like tweak things as I go. I did all the major rewrites, but yeah. I have to turn this in 8 days, and I've got 231 pages left, which is most of the pages. Yeah, anyways, I'll definitely be spending a lot of time. Day of, probably, before I turn it in. But yeah, so you can watch me rewrite and read my own book. And I'm even reading it out loud. So this will be fun. Little reading sesh. But yeah, I'll work on the game afterwards. I'll get set up and whatnot. So stream might go a little late tonight. That's okay. Boop. There it is. The book. How exciting. And I'm actually going to turn the music down a little bit more. There we go. Much better. And I'm going to turn it more down in my own ear. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's get back into it. I am here. Ah, finally. Jeannie and I looked at each other and smiled and followed the two merry men. Oh, wait. Listen, before you go crazy with the questions, let's head over to a nice place to grab some grub. We can catch up there and I'll explain everything. You better do the same, Froschel said with a wink, then put his arm around Pharaoh, and they began walking away. Jean and I looked at each other and smiled, then followed the two merry men. So apparently this is too long. Froschel said with a wink. The apparent prince put his arm around Pharaoh, and they began walking away. Jane looked at each other and then smiled and followed the two merry men. They led us to a restaurant squeezed between two shops. The sign read Corral in beautiful calligraphy style lettering made of lights. On the front door was a sign picturing both meridian and human shaped stick figures with a green circle around it. Probably shouldn't put human. Meridian and legged. Meridian tailed and legged, two-legged shaped stick figures with a green circle around it. Does that make sense? On the front door was a sign picturing both meridian tailed and two-legged shaped stick figures. And yeah, two-legged. I can't add another word. Shaped stick figures with a green circle around it. That means this joint is friendly to air breathers like yourself, Rochelle said as he pointed to the sign. We trotted into the waiting room, and the water began to drain from the floor, which was comprised of a massive grate. Farrell and Frosthill quickly separated their tails as the water level dropped and began standing. In the room's lighting... In the room's lighting, I noticed Farrell's scales were a much more greenish tint than Frostill's deep blue coloring. Jean and I took off our suits and handed them to a merry lady dressed in a clean magenta uniform. The employee of the restaurant turned to Frosthill and froze with wide, purple-colored eyes. She immediately dropped to one knee and looked down. Your Majesty, I'm so sorry. If we had known you were coming, we would have cleared the restaurant, the merry lady said to the floor. Please stand. No need to be so formal. I'm off duty, Frosthill said with a smirk. Farrell took the employee's arm and helped her up. Don't make a big fuss. I want a quiet meal with my friends here. You have some sort of hat or something I can wear? Frosthill inquired. The starstruck hostess ran into a room off to the side of the waiting room area and came back with an interesting head covering. It was blue and appeared like a fedora with a scarf attached to it. Frosthill put the hat on and wrapped the scarf in a way where only his mouth and eyes were visible. Farrell took off his armor and handed it to the merry lady. Ooh, oops. And we all... I guess I can zoom in a little bit in case anybody's a fast reader. And we all headed into the restaurant where we were ushered to a booth in the back. That's better, Frosthill said as he uncovered his face. The booth was tall enough to block any view of our table. Something smells amazing, I noted. Oh my god, why do I keep doing this? I noted and took a deep breath in with my eyes shut. What the heck is going on? You're a prince now? Jeannie blew up, apparently holding in her confusion up until that point. Blew up. Apparently holding in her confusion up until that point. She had apparently been holding in her confusion up until that point. Farrell looked to Frosthill and then to Jeannie and me. Wait, are these the ones you were talking about? Frosthill smiled and said to Farrell. Saved my life. Would have been stuck in the pool on the highlands right now if they hadn't found me. Farrell began to tear up and then grabbed Jeannie's hands. You have no idea how much you've done for me. For all of Meridia. Thank you so much. A couple of tears fell on the table. Hello, book reading time? Yep. I gotta catch up on my editing of book 2. So I'm gonna do like 20 or so minutes of just reading as many pages as I can and just doing a little editing before I start working on the game again. So feel free to enjoy the ride. I mean, I'm only 22 pages in, so yeah. So yeah, don't mind me, but I'm way behind. Figured I'd let anybody peep in as we go. So where was I? Farrell began to tear up, grab your hands. How much you've done for me? Oh, okay, yeah. Fell on the table. This is all very touching, I must say, though. I'm a bit more confused than before. I said to the weeping soldier, why were you really stuck in that pool, Frosthill? I asked, turning my attention to the alleged prince. Frosthill flagged down a waitress who showed as much shock as the hostess, and he ordered us all drinks. I'll tell you, everything I told you folk was the truth. I'm still working on some tickets from work, so I'll be listening only. That means it's perfect time to read. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Love it. Enjoy the sultry sounds of my voice. I'll try to speak as low as possible. Okay, everything I told you was the truth. But what I didn't tell you was why I was stealing those supplies, Frostshield began. We were on the run, Pharaoh jumped in. We? I asked. I had no idea Pharaoh was with Frostshield when we found him. Yes, though when you all found Frosh, I was already heading back to Meridia to get help, Pharaoh explained with a tightness in his eyes. Why were you on the run? Ginny asked. Frostshield gripped his hands together with a fixed look of concentration. Pharaoh put his hand on Frostshield's. For love, Pharaoh said in a little more than a whisper. Ugh, shut up. You're so gross with that mushy stuff. Frostshield broke out of his look of apprehension, and Pharaoh laughed at him. Alright, this is too long. Frostshield complained. Pharaoh laughed at him. And Pharaoh laughed at him. There we go. That's better. Knew that would snap you out of it, Pharaoh said and patted Frostshield's hand. Yeah, I love the guy, whatever. Problem is I'm some sort of prince, and we can't just go around picking up whoever we want to be with. Picking out whoever we want to be with? That sounds better. So we packed up and left. Figured we'd head to the southern coast and find another ocean city that doesn't know anything about me, Frostshield said and began to relax. So, you must be here for a reason. How can we help? Frostshield asked. Your help would be most appreciated. Our reason for visiting Meridia was to research your species' uncanny ability to metamorphosize. Meta what? Frostshield asked. Change our physical form, Frosh, Pharaoh answered astutely. I was quite impressed with Pharaoh. He seemed to be a sweet and intelligent Meridian on top of being a royal guard. Perhaps too good for Frostshield, in my opinion, but who was I to judge a Meridian's taste in merriment? Correct. I'm referring to that display you presented us in the Highlands, and just before we entered the restaurant with your tail. I continued and pointed down. Oh, yeah. All Meridians can do that. Well, unless they've been injured or had a magic collar placed on their neck, of course, Frostshield said and rubbed his neck, then winced. Rubbed his neck, wincing. Pharaoh grimaced. In order for me to take advantage of your species' DNA, I would need to speak with someone who has an extremely in-depth understanding of Meridian biology. Professor, perhaps? Or maybe even a doctor, I finished my explanation. Ah, now I understand why you were asking me and Garrus where the nearest hospital was. Pharaoh made the connection. He began to look up and tap his finger to his chin. I suppose I could ask around the castle. I'm sure we have some of the top doctors available to us. My professors were pretty top-notch as well, Frostshield said, but Pharaoh remained silent next to him. What are you thinking, lad? Got any ideas? Genie asked Pharaoh. He nodded his head and looked at Genie. I've come across a brilliant Meridian biologist. She resides in the castle under royal compensation for her research. You talking about that weirdo, Romeo? She's just a kid, Frostshield asked. Pharaoh rolled his eyes. She's a bit eccentric, I'll give you that, but highly intelligent for her age at that. If she is as amazing as you say, then that could be exactly who we're looking for, I said excitedly. I don't know, Far. You sure that weirdo is a genius? Heard her talking to herself around the castle about nonsense more than once, obsessed with ammonia and stuff and whatnot. Frostshield said, Frostshield remarked, and my eyes went wide. Did you say Hammonian? She's familiar with Hammonian technology? I asked with overbright eyes. Of course. I mean, we all kind of know about Hammonian technology. The suits you all wear are based on ancient Hammonian devices that allowed them to come to Meridia before any other species, Pharaoh added. Fascinating. So you don't just see Hammonians as gods like the dogs? Genie asked. Canonth, Genie. Please stop calling them dogs, I corrected Genie with closed eyes. I know what they're called, lass. I like dogs, Genie continued with a smirk. Pharaoh decided to jump between our argument. Unfortunately, most Meridians don't look kindly on the Hammonians due to their conflicts with the elves. No one can deny that they are an advanced species, at least. far more advanced than the rest of the Orbem. So, when and where can we meet this Rulmia? I believe you called her. I brought the conversation back from its tangent. Oh yes, Rulmia lives at the castle in the northeast wing with the other royal scholars, Farrell answered. Sure wish royal scholar was a job back home, Jeannie commented and took another sip of her drink. Before you ask, yes, we'll take you to her. For now, how about we have a few more drinks and catch up, Frostshell suggested. There was no reason to rudely rush these two meridians into aiding us. There's no reason to rudely rush these two meridians. After everything we had all been through, it was only natural to take a chance to unwind and enjoy one's life for a moment. We all regaled each other with stories of our times since splitting up at the academy. I explained how I almost died from Cormier's poison and how Graham fought the all-powerful sorcerer. Farrell and Frosho were astounded to hear that Graham was both a Harmonian and could perform magic. Always knew that guy was terrifying. Good thing I didn't know just how much back then, Frosho said with wide eyes. Farrell told us how the two met when he joined the guard and all the embarrassing moments they shared as they interacted during Farrell's shift in Frostshell's bedchambers. The king had no fucking idea he was a damn matchmaker, eh? Jeannie commented with a suggestive wink. It's been really fun. Wish this didn't have to end, but I have to get Frosh back to the castle before they send out a search party, Farrell said, then grimaced. Frosho patted Farrell on the back and then we all stood up. There was no doubt that our first day in Meridia was one surprise after another. Before we donned our suits and left Corel, my mind went to Graham and John. I wonder if they're having an exhilarating time in my Aprilia. Chapter 3. To Myropilia! The girls just left John, Corinder, and me as we headed over to the auditorium to catch up with Professor Vasquez. The old fairy was giving a lecture on Harmonian crystal categorization when we arrived. We didn't want to interrupt, so all three of us took seats towards the back of the spacious auditorium stadium seating. Volnir was fluttering across the room with a long stick in his hand and pointed it at a diagram of a crystal on the massive chalkboard wall. The green crystals have their atoms in such a highly ordered arrangement that the slightest oscillating photons will magnify two incalculable levels. Is that supposed to be TWO? That the slightest oscillating photons will magnify to incalculable levels. Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to use TWO. We categorized these types in the Volnir became distracted when the door was open. The door we opened slammed shut and he noticed us sitting down. He fluttered across closer to the seats and all the students turned around to look at the newcomers. Who do we have here, I wonder? The professor asked himself. I stood up and waved. Sorry about that, Professor. We didn't mean to interrupt. Please continue, don't mind us. I tried to take the attention off us, but Volnir flew closer and adjusted his large, thick glasses. My word, it's you! You're back! The old fairy said with a bright smile and twirled in midair. Class, I must introduce this fine young man. This fine young gentleman. What a treat! The students began to murmur to each other and whisper with various looks of confusion and intrigue. Please come down and address my class, Mr. Milford. You must allow us the honor. The professor insisted and waved me over to the chalkboard wall. Go on, Founder. Give them a good show, eh? John egged me on. Corinder started to clap and all the students joined in. I wasn't one to shy away from a scientific presentation, so I joined the fairy at the head of the class. Now, class, you are lucky enough to be in attendance on a historic day here at Orbem Academy. This strapping young man here is none other than a real-life Harmonian, Volnir announced with a twirl. The class collectively gasped and began to chatter excitedly amongst themselves. One student stood up and asked, "Are you sure?" With the general query, The students' expressions and indistinguishable speech began shifting to skepticism, with various eye rolls and tilting heads. I'm as surprised at you. Nope, that's wrong. I'm surprised at you all. Have I taught you nothing about the Harmonians? Folner lashed out. He flew over to me and grabbed my hair. Note the medium brown follicles. Then he grabbed my face. The bright green irises. And then he let me go and finally said, and, if that wasn't proof enough, Graham, if you'd please. The professor smirked and held out his hand. He slowly turned his head to the class, not losing a smirk. Oh, right, I get it, I said, then transported to the back of the room. The loud crack made several students jump, and the others stood up quickly and turned to face my new position. A collective whoa erupted from the crowd, and they began to clap. Slowly I began stepping away and shrinking in front of all the attention. John grabbed me and raised my arm in the air triumphantly. After 1,000,001 questions were asked, Folner decided our interruption was a much more educational experience for his class and decided to end the lecture early. We all followed him to his office where we could talk and got comfortable on his couch as he shuffled through papers. So, my boys, I take it you didn't just drop into my lecture by chance, the old fairy said with an arched eyebrow. That would be correct, Professor Vasquez. We came to talk to you about something important, I began to explain. No doubt another Harmonian-related issue, I gather. And please, call me Folner. You're not one of my students after all, Folner insisted. John couldn't contain himself and said, if you thought Graham showing up was exciting, just you wait. This caught Folner off guard, and he stopped looking at the papers on his desk and flew over to us. The old fairy looked at me with eyes that shined and hungered for adventure. I knew at that moment it was a great idea. So, Professor Folner, how would I began to offer this fairy the opportunity of a lifetime when John interrupted. We're going to Myropelia. We want you to come, John blurted out, and then covered his mouth and looked at me. John saw me shaking my head, then grabbed my hand and frowned. I patted our clasped hands in consolation and said, it's alright, buddy, I'm excited too. Folner's eyes almost popped out of his head when his little mouth agape. He shook his head. Myropelia? The Myropelia? You're going? I'm going? I assumed Folner couldn't comprehend what he had just heard as he strung together his questions. That's right. The Myropelia. I've been summoned. I would feel much more comfortable bringing a group with me, just in case. So, will you come? Boop, boop, boop. So, will you join us? So, will you join us? So, will you come? So, will you join us? I asked the awestruck fairy. Folner began to tear up. I thought, the professor sniffled a few times, I thought that Myropelia was far beyond my reach. You are being serious with me. You have the ability to bring us to the Harmonian world? Pretty sure, I said with a little confidence and scratched the back of my head. I said unconfidently. Confidently. Folner's eyebrows arched. Eyebrow arched. Folner's eyebrow arched. Coriander jumped in front of us and stood in a dramatic pose with his fist on his hips. Well, what are we waiting for, friends? Time for another exciting adventure. It appeared Coriander was getting a bit nervous about our impending journey. His theatrics were always an indicator. Everyone but Folner got close to me, and I waved the professor over. Here goes nothing, I said to the expecting trio, and began thinking clearly of Myropelia. Visuals of the buildings, the light, and the blue-leaved trees. Suddenly a passage from Delia goes to Myropelia flashed through my mind as I engaged transport. Where are we? John asked and looked around. Kenneth Village? Yeah. Back at the library where we saw the goblin, I said with a furrowed brow as I stroked my chin. Goblin, you say? Folner inquired, looking toward me with wide eyes. Looky here, there she is, Delia and Myropelia. Good story, that is. Coriander pointed and grabbed the kid's book. Child's book? Children's book? Children's book. Children's book. Right. Looks like last time I thought about Myropelia, I was reading that book. Sorry about that, guys. I apologized and closed my eyes. Get close to me. We'll get there this time. Calderon came to mind. Him sitting under the cherry blossom looking tree with his eyes closed. My focus was on the feeling of being there. The bright light and futuristic city flashed in scenes playing out like a slideshow. Suddenly, the connection in my mind opened up like it did back when Calderon was speaking with me. That's it, I said out loud and triggered transport once more. The world around us drastically changed in an instant. It was almost too bright to keep my eyes open at first. Compared to the weather conditions in Guillemont and Cannith Village, Myropelia was eerily perfect. Slight cool breeze paired perfectly with the warm sun. Or suns? I was seeing triple as my eyes began to adjust to the blinding environment. The indistinct shapes of Coriander and John began to come into focus. A blob flew past my vision and bumped into the Coriander-shaped blob. Ouch, Coriander cried out. Sorry about that. I've lost what little vision I had, Coriander said lightheartedly. Said and chuckled. Said with a chuckle? With a chuckle? Chuckle. Looks like we made it. I can't believe I can transport to Myropelia. Now we just have to find Calderon, I guess, I said to the still fuzzy-looking group. Think they'll be happy to see us? Coriander asked. I'm sure Calderon gave them a heads up about my visit. You guys are with me, and he said I was from Myropelia after all. They'll be happy I'm here, I assured Coriander. Yeah, they'll probably throw us a feast. The magic Hammonian returns, John exclaimed, followed by a hearty laugh. Exclaimed. Boop, boop, boop. He then gave a hearty laugh that stopped abruptly and turned into an uh-oh. So stupid. Uh-oh was right. As my vision cleared, I could finally see that we were now all surrounded by locals in shining white and what appeared to be glowing armor. All the armored crew were holding short spears with familiar whining sounds, like they were charging up. Coriander and John instinctively jumped back to back with me and took defensive stances. I flipped out my sword and crouched slightly in response. Folnir flew in the middle of our fight circle and covered his head with his little hands. Who are you and how did you get here? One of the armored Hammonians stepped forward and asked with a large bravado. As he got closer, I noticed a glow from his armor. From the armor were rows of bright white crystals. There seemed to be sections on the armor with various buttons and hinges, as well as different sized and colored crystals embedded in it. The question gave me hope we could explain ourselves, so I retracted my sword and stood calmly before answering. My name is Graham Milford. Calderon summoned me. The second I mentioned Calderon's name, two of the Hammonians on John and Coriander's side of the fight circle began to whisper to each other. Finally, one of the armored Hammonians stepped forward and said in a stern tone, We were informed of a Graham arriving for a consult with the Chancellor. We all looked at each other with relieved smiles before the Hammonian continued. But no one was briefed of a Cannith fairy or android trespassing on Myropelian land without permission. But I tried to say, but I tried to say, whoops, but I guess it was too late. I really hate. I need to get a really good base for this computer. Getting pretty sick of these little blocks I have it on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I tried to say, and it was too late. Two of the armored soldiers lunged forward and attempted to restrain Coriander and John simultaneously. Coriander jumped high into a backflip as the Hammonian missed traveling under his flipping form. John simply smacked the soldier's arm away, resulting in the soldier's pained exclamation from the force. The Hammonian's eyes grew wide as John smiled at him. Coriander kicked the confused opponent as he landed, causing the soldier to fly backwards, landing on the ground. Damn it, I said to no one and quickly transported to Folnir. transported Folinier into a nearby light blue cherry blossom tree. For once, my transporting didn't cause my adversaries to bat an eye. The four Harmonians simply regrouped side by side and launched a barrage of white electric bolts at John and Corinder. In an instant, I transported back to my friends and yelled, "Tarka!" causing a light blue bubble to surround us as a few of the electric bolts bounced off. Another round of bolts landed and the bubble popped unexpectedly, and I transported us over and over, avoiding their shots until one of my exit points landed me right in front of another Harmonian, who took advantage and grabbed my arms from behind. "What is going on here?" An angry voice sounded from behind one of the armored Harmonians. "Yo, what up?" I am catching up on a little bit of feedback editing on Book 2 of the Harmonian Chronicles. I'm actually about done. I'm just going to finish this page real quick. I'm just doing like a full read through. Yeah, so I have to read it one more time and just kind of clean it up a little bit before I turn it in for line editing. So everybody's getting 30 minutes of Book 2 sneak peek. But yeah, I'm gonna close this up in a second and start working on the game. I'm way behind. Did I tell you I'm working on... Oh, hell yeah. You're working on my time now? Alright, well, 11:42, my friend. That's cool. Where are you right now? That you're in Eastern. Indiana. Oh, sorry. I thought for some reason you were in Eastern. Got it. They're in Indiana. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, hold on. Let me just finish this real quick. What's going on here? Blah, blah, blah. Angry voice sounded from behind one of the armored Harmonians. All of them turned and dropped to their knees. "Sir, three unaccounted for... That sounds weird. Sir, three unaccounted entities attempted to invade Myropelia. Your appointment smuggled them in." The Harmonian that originally asked me the question... I mean, I guess I don't have to point out that he's the same one I talked to. The soldier. Soldier. Discord? I don't have Discord hidden. Did you put something new in Discord? Check Discord PM. I did see you responded to my message. Yeah, no. Oh, here we go. That's basically what I'm doing. Let me see. I see what you mean. Important narrator commands. What is this? Narrator? Windows Narrator is a new program to compete with Mac's VoiceOver. It's pretty legit. What is... I don't know what either of those are. Is it like a recording service for voiceover stuff, acting? It's a Windows screen reader software dev. Oh, Windows Narrator is a new program. Okay. Screen reader. Got it. So you're working on the screen reader? Oh. Makes it so people who have disabilities can use the website easily. Okay, so you're implementing a screen reader for the website. Yeah, basically using the software to code new features. Nice. That's really cool. I like it. I gotta say, I like it. Spoke with Headbound, the leader of the Simonians, peeked our way and saw me, John, and Coriander. Yeah, man, you gotta get the first book. Oh, wait, first book or second book? I thought you already got the first book. I don't remember. Leader of the Simonians peeked our way and saw John and Coriander. Graham, was that the magic you told me about I saw a moment ago? Calderon spoke to me over the soldiers. Heads with eyes that sparkled. Oh. Calderon spoke to me. His eyes sparkled and gleamed. Hey, Calderon. Yeah, that's the shield spell I learned from some elven soldiers. I answered Calderon nonchalantly. You mind telling your boys to back off? Alright. We'll finish up. We're on page 31. I can continue tomorrow. And now we will close Microsoft Word. And we'll get this going. We'll get the local up and running. A-doop, 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 boop, a-doop, a-doop, boo. Game time. Yeah, you just missed me reading 30 minutes of my book because I was trying to catch up on some on some editing. All right. Yeah, you got to try PHP Storm, man. It was kind of randomly, like pages 20 to 30. Yeah, it is recorded. You can get a sneak preview of me talking. You're a scumbag VS Code user. Bleh. VS Code. Boo. Nah. VS Code is pretty damn common. Even Weaver over here on YouTube uses VS Code for JavaScript. Alright. So what we're going to be working on today is finishing the repeater field for the NPC walking path. Boop, 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 boop. I'm creating an ability for the NPCs to walk automatically in a certain path. You use Google Brackets. Dude, I used to use Brackets. Brackets was great. It's because I was using Sublime Text. And then somebody was using Brackets. I'm like, oh shit, that looks easier than Sublime Text for some reason. So I used that, and the UI was just like, simp. Alright, that's up and running. Where did I leave off, though? That's the real question. Oh yeah, I was trying to get the... Oh no, see, I got this working. The repeater functionality. I just need it to save now. Let's get back in the mood here. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's log in. Ding, ding. Oh wait, let's go to the game and log in. Oh, I don't have click out. I should probably do that. Oh, Scott jumped over to Twitch. VS Code is greater than Brackets, which is greater than Atom, which is greater than Text Edit. You're gonna head out for a bit? Alright. Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit later since I got kind of a late start. So, jump back in when you're ready. And then we got Alberto here as well. Or we did. He's probably still here. He's working on some tasks right now, though. Boop, boop, boo. And we got the famous Weaver himself. Let's jump on over here. wanted to be one of the cool kids over here on the Twitch and my words show up. That's true. I know, man. Now you got your little message. Look how fancy I am now. All fancy. Look at my follower goal. Man, I'm so close to my follower goal that they preset to 20. Alright. So, now on characters and enemies. I can define this new walking path. I just need to get the meta field saving. And yeah, the repeater field functionality is pretty simple. You know, because I set up the HTML to be just an array. So now when you click on the plus button, boop, it just adds a new boop value. I just need to get it to work for multiples. And then this saves as a 1 instead of a 0. Alright, let's get the saving working first. That would be under Schmetterbox. Okay, so I do have this, but that's just to get the value. I don't have it in the save functionality. Save meta. Alright. Let's just steal this. Oh, I guess I don't need to do that. Walking path equals filter input, and then we'll use, yeah, let's just steal this. Are you running Gulp or something? Yeah, I'm running Gulp. I haven't upgraded the Webpack yet. I need Weaver for that. But I haven't given him my code yet. Cause I'm lazy. What was it? Explore path? I think that's it. Oh shit. No, it's coming in as an array. How do I do that for the array? Shoot. Wait, which one's an array? It's, I forgot which one's the array. Let's check. I know. Ready when you are. Well, finally you're ready. You know what I mean? I've been waiting for you. Okay, so we have like everything ready to go. Where's my example? I want to make sure how I got the input values. I think it's here. No, that's why. Okay, so it must have been an enemy. That's why. Yeah. So I'm using it for projectile. Oh, I'm probably oh, that's what I'm doing. I think I'm defining it separately. Okay. That's pretty actually annoying. Let's see, it's where's projectile? Here it is. Okay, it looks like that's not the save. Here it is. Ah, fucking bitch. Filter input array. Sure you have. Nope. I'm lame. I need to copy this junk. And I need this to be explore path, which is an array. And we'll just leave it like this. This actually should work the way it is. And it should save as an array. Let's just see if adding that makes things work. Man, my computer is exploding. I don't know. I've been talking about getting a new rig, like just for streaming, like something more powerful. Because this can't handle OBS sometimes. I mean, I'm back to 60 FPS, but I don't know. Just when I'm doing anything for too long, it starts to fucking explode. Gotta go, man. I really wanted to see more about this meta field and how to implement, but I'll take a look at documentation whenever I have a chance. Yeah, Beto, no problem. And hit me up on Discord if you have any questions. And yeah, you know, always willing to help out. But yeah, have a good night, man. Or day. I forget what time it is for you. Alright. So, let's see if this saves at least the first value. 2,000, 1,000. Alright, no explosions. And I wonder what happened. Pay no attention to the share buttons. Error. There has been a problem with a recent update. Oh, your PT. Got it. That's right, that's right. Yeah, Beto's... Yeah, he's from Mexico, but he moved to the States for work. And now he's just raking it in. Well, this is taking a while. What the hell's going on? Let's also pull up the database because I need to see how this shit's saving. That is the wrong... Is that the wrong post meta field? No, that's right. Wah. 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 Okay, well, it's not saving explore path. So we know that didn't work. And we know this has exploded. What the hell, dude? There we go. And as we expected, let's double check the HTML on the front end here. Let's see what it looks like. Make sure I have everything proper. Alright. Nope. It's one of these. Oh, repeater container. We have a field container. And then we got this junk. Okay, we've got index 0. Cool, cool, cool. We've got left and top. Explore path left, value 0. Okay, well. Seems good. Explore path. Explore path. Yes. And let's see what's happening when we save. See if these get passed properly. Update. Alright. What you got? Payload. Nope. Got the wrong one. Oh, here we go. Explore path. Okay, good. That's getting passed. Now, let's double check how I'm accepting it. It's input post, explore path. Yeah, looks good. Welp. Is it because it's like a sub array maybe? That I need an extra layer or some shit? I forget if this handles like multi-level associative arrays or not. Or if I have to add another fucking layer. Maybe. You're doing what you're doing. Any chance we can see some corporate stuff you've been working on? Yes. I will answer that later. Okay, so... Oh. Well, it would help if I actually added the value to the inputs. What do you think? I'm not even passing it to the update function. Who are you? There we go. Yeah, I think this is good now. Because it is passing properly. FU OBS. I know there's other streaming services other than OBS, but it's like, it's such a common platform. I think it would just be performant. Alright, let's try this again. Now that we're actually saving it on update. Okay, and we go boop. 200, 302. I can't tell if that 302 is wrong. Okay, it's passing. Let's check the database. Should have a new explore path meta field. And we do! Look at it. It's beautiful. It's an array up top and left. Great. So now what happens every time I add a new one? It'll go in order by index. Each is a point on the map. So what will happen is a person will go to one point, and then when they reach that point, they'll go to the next point, and blah blah blah. I'll add some logic too eventually for like walking back and forth. But the reason I'm doing this is so that I can have the NPC Salverson. He'll walk away after he talks to me. Because I'm working in the stage site. So where is it? I don't remember. What the fuck was the name of it? Flywheel? Oh, here it is. So now I pushed all the newest code up to the stage site. So I'm building the levels now from scratch, one by one. Starting with, you know, the beginning of the game where he's in the office and he's talking to his boss and they send him eventually. Ooh, what happened? I just dropped 1,000,000 frames. Okay. What is happening? Can you still hear me? Because OBS is saying I'm dropping like 1,000,000,000 frames. But the FPS is fine, the CPU is fine. What's going on? Hate this shit. I spend at least 50% of my stream talking shit about it too. Alright, let's just drop the stage site for now. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, shit's just going crazy. Let's look on YouTube. What you looking like? Because I definitely shouldn't have 0 fucking... No. Seems like it's moving fine. Yeah, I'm still moving. I don't know, maybe it's just recording. I mean, it's just saying the wrong shit. Anyways, I'm gonna pretend I'm not seeing that. Yeah, you can see me, but I'm not like all like dropping frames. Am I choppy? It's weird. YouTube, it doesn't look choppy. Son of a bitch. I wonder if Twitch looks choppy. I mean, just opening Twitch is gonna make it choppy. Let's see. Yeah. 0 fucking deal. Yeah, it's choppy on Twitch. Not on YouTube though. That's super weird. You're a piece of shit, OBS. I don't even know how to fix this. Because the computer's running fine. FPS is fine, CPU is fine. It's just my encoding is all fucked. It's just dropping frames. What is the point of streaming if you can't stream? Hey, get your shit together, OBS. Bring it back. What do I have too many things open? I don't. Let's close this. Metabox is fine. I'll close that anyways. Saving fine. I guess I don't need this anymore. Just admin. Yeah, no. It's just giving me shit. Just dropping frames. Huh. What you doing, bro? Oh, man. It's because you're here, Weaver. Everything explodes. That's so weird. I totally, like, shut down the computer and, cleared out a bunch of old things. I got an external hard drive to save all my old streams and stuff, just so it wasn't taking up so much memory on the computer. It seems like no matter what I do, this is just bullshit. Here's what I was talking about, getting a new rig, like something just for streaming on, but I don't want to develop on a PC like completely different than what I'm doing on the daily. It's probably not a big deal, but I also don't want to buy like a super powerful brand new Mac. Yeah, it doesn't care. It's just dropping frames. That's some bullshit. Yeah, everything looks good over on YouTube too. That's what's annoying. Huh. Like what you doing, computer? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty normal. Yeah, I'm in activity monitor. Nothing's crazy though. Oh, you think it might be Twitch? I didn't think about that. Does that happen? Yeah, because it's weird that YouTube it's working. Yeah, isn't there a way to like check what's up with Twitch's stream quality or some shit? Nope, that's not what I meant. Stream quality. Twitch inspector. No. Oh, well, I guess that's encoding. Huh. A doop. I authorize anything for anything. Here we go. Wait, what the hell is this? What am I looking at? This was May... Oh, it is May 7th. Duration 8 minutes. Unstable. Yeah, I mean, I know it's unstable. It doesn't really help. OBS has super high CPU usage. Yeah, it does. It's super high. And it's really annoying, actually. Yeah, something's going on. I mean, it's never been this bad before. I mean, I don't think it's just... I don't think it's Twitch, but... Because it seems like other people are fine. Maybe not. Yeah. Seems like other people are fine. Yeah, it just seems like my encoding is really bad right now. I don't know what affects encoding to where it just drops frames for no fucking reason. Because I'm used to the FPS, you know, and CPU percentage going up and down like crazy, but this has never happened where it's the dropped frames like this. I'm hoping it'll pass. Oh wait, hold on. Why do I have Wi-Fi on? Whoops. How long have I been on Wi-Fi? I have a direct line. So I think even if Wi-Fi's on, it doesn't matter if I have the direct line plugged in. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, the kbps just keeps going whoop, 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 whoop. Am I getting attacked right now? Are you attacking me, Weaver? Are you practicing your hacking skills? It just drops to 0. You're a bitch. You're a bitch, OBS. That's why nobody likes you. Check for updates. I mean, it's like the only thing I can do is shut down, but I don't want to like stop and start a stream. That's really annoying for people. I mean, shit, I might have to just call it if this doesn't work. Because I also don't want to be choppy the entire stream. Huh. Okay. I guess... I know. Yeah. Yeah, by the time you know, it's already too late. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just... I don't know, what's... Maybe there's a setting. Output. What can I do? My bitrate's already pretty good. I can change the CPU usage. It'll kind of screw up the quality, I think. But I wonder if that'll help. Let's try it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could just be choppy. It's more annoying about, like, the going back and forth between screens when I'm trying to, like, show something. I just changed the encoding, which it should at least help with the dropped frames. I'll just double check. Are there anything else I can do? Let's check the output again. I got it on ultra fast. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. Alright. Unless I had like a stream delay, but I don't even know what that does. Okay. I'm embracing the chop for now. Okay, so we got this saving. Now we gotta get it. We'll see what it looks like in the editor now when I refresh. See if it like outputs correctly. It doesn't. We have an error. Let's close this. Okay. There we go. What is this? This isn't even there. 71. And meta box. 71. Index. Okay. It's probably index. Or maybe it's the walking point top. Let's see what this actually outputs in the array. Walking point. So it is an array. Oh. It's an array, alright. Yeah, no, this is fine. So it seems like the array walking point is giving me the actual array output that I need. Index. Okay, okay. Okay, so I actually need to do this, which is weird, but let's try it. For some reason it's saving it in a sub index. Undefined array key. Okay, now. Undefined array key. Okay, well then that's not correct. What's walking paths? That outputs as Well, oh, explore path. Wait, what the hell? Are you kidding me? The name? Why is it? Why would that be in the? Wait, is that in here? Oh yeah, look, explore path. Wait, what do I have it as in HTML? I have it as, oh, well, no, that's correct. Explore path. Does it usually save it with a name in there? No, it doesn't usually. Alright, whatever. Wait, do I have it outputting as single true? That could be why. Walking path. I do. Yes, I do. Single true. Okay. Folky day. I guess we'll just do this. Explore path. Explore path. That should be good. Now I don't have to do it here. I mean. Wait, where was I doing that? Meta box. Yeah. Good. Okay, this should work now. Oops. Yeah, alright. Well, let's see what we look like now. Should just be the number values. Perfectly first try. Yep, look at that. First try. Okay, cool. So now that we know that's saving, we need to get the plus button doing the right thing. And I have it appending. So actually, I think I said to myself last time I need to put the plus button on the outside of the repeater container. Oop. Oh no, I can't do that. But I need to wrap this in another container. Field container wrap. Very important. So I can have multiple repeater fields. And I can define each one just fucking using loops for eaches. Okay, so now that we have the container wrap, then when I append, I need to append inside the container wrap. Where are you? Append? Here we go. Container wrap. Document. Query selector. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I'm doing this in the wrong spot. Go into here. There we go. Container wrap is repeater container. Query selector. Field. Container wrap. Cool. We got the container wrap. Now we need to append it there. Container wrap. Right? Right. Right? Right. Do it. Let's build some JavaScript. What a bitch. I can't believe it's still not working. I'm gonna change this back to very fast. What if I lowered the bit rate? If that would help. Probably not. Okay. I meant to do this in VMU 1114. Bop. Okay. And bop. Now gulp works. Okay. Well, now at least the plus button will stay on the outside when I click plus. Oh, it's behind me. Hold on. Can't see what I'm doing. There you go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I think something got fixed. Looks like the drop rate's going down now. Alright. We're back in business. I have no idea why. Okay. Boop. Yeah, look. See now the plus button's at the bottom. We got 0, we got 1. And let's see now if I save this as another path to another path. Let's see what happens. Let's double check the HTML looks good first. Just so I'm not saving blind. Yep, look at that. We got the 1. We've got field containers inside the container wrap. 0, 1. This should work. If I know my form submissions in the editor and associative arrays in form fields, this is gonna work. Oh, post updated. I was all waiting. Alright, let's see what we got. Array, 2 arrays. Yes. That is what I want to see. The database looks great. Let's see what we got. Will it look good? That's the question. Shit. What happened here? It almost worked. Okay, why am I... What's going on here? Undefined array key. One left. Why would that be? Undefined array key. Reiki. Did I spell something wrong? Explore path index. Isn't that the shit? Isn't that the same shit? Oh, walking point, maybe? Left? Wait, does it not have left? I guess I didn't really read the entire thing. Maybe it didn't say it properly. Oh yeah, look at that, it only has top. You stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. Why would not... Did I spell explore wrong or something? Alright, I don't have a way of deleting a field, so... Let's just... delete this shit. Alright. Let's try again. I want to see actually why... why it's not looking right. Because the first one looks good. And I'm just copying it and cloning it, you know? This should just be a clone with a new index value. Let's double check what left looks like. Maybe it's cloning weird. Top looks good. Oh wait, shit, there is only top? No. Oh no. Oh well. I'm so stupid. Why is it saving as top? Wait, does this one have top for both? It does. No, it doesn't. It goes left and top. I'm super confused. Wait, hold on. No. Top. Yeah, look, it says left and top. These are correct. But for some reason, this says top and top. Okay. You clone weird, bruh. Let's double check why. Okay. So new field. I'm getting the index, whatever, cool. Okay, so this is where I'm cloning it from clone node. I'm getting the first field container, which is always 0. Clone node. Oh wait, did I screw up field containers? Field container. Oh, is it because I added field container wrap, maybe? No, because field container still exists, so it should still grab the first one, right? Yeah, okay. So we got the field container. And then we're cloning it. We're taking the field container. We're taking all of them. We're grabbing the first one. That's just grabbing the old... Okay, this is where I'm cloning it. Maybe don't put true? I actually kind of didn't really look into why you put true there. I thought it was because it like clones all the inner HTML2 if you don't. I mean, if you put true. But maybe I'm screwing something up. Alright, let's double check what it looks like when I add another one. We got the repeater container. We got the field wrap, and then this is gonna be cloned. So let's try that. Boop. I got a console error. Cannot set properties of null. The fuck you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? New field. Input. What new field is clone? Do you have to put true? What does true do? Well, it makes it work. Let's see here. So if you look at the clone node, it says deep. So append child. Should I not be using append? Maybe I should be using append child. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I was using append. Still don't 100% know what true does, but alright, let's give this a shot. With append child. Alright. Yeah, what a weird ass fluke. Having all those dropped frames. That's so weird. Okay, is this still gonna console out? Let's see. Boop. It did not. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A boop a doop. We have left. Yeah, look at that. It still says top. Isn't that freaky? That inputs are not cloned the same way? Because look, it's showing top. Oh, I'm an idiot. God damn it. I forgot I'm just fucking doing a string replace on the value of new name. It's the same for both. Like, you fucking dumbass. Alright, let's do this. Index. Index. New field inputs. For the new one, there's going to be 2. The second one needs to be left. Oops. Alright, this will fix it. If index equals 0. Come on, son. Get it together. Alright. And the ID needs to fall into the same thing. I guess I can just fuck with the new name. Where's new name? Change you to let. So if index does not equal 0, oops, then new name equals new name dot replace top with left. Alright, that should be good now. Just punched you in the face with logic. Alright, this should work now. Alright, here we go. Ready? We'll click plus and get an error. Cannot create property value on number 0. What the fuck are you talking about? I obviously don't know which way index goes. Alright. There we go. First try. We got this. Okay. And we click. Hey, how slow the editor is sometimes. Just load your shit. There we go. Now this should say left. It does. So let's save both and make sure they're saving correctly. Okay. Update. Okay. Boom. We can save as many as we want now. Alright, cool. Now, obviously, I'm gonna have to do some logic for being able to delete the repeated fields and then reset the indexing. I guess I'll just do that real quick. It's not that bad. Alright, well, to do that, it's just as easy as going into the field container, adding a, whatever, I'll make it a div, class, remove field, do a super sweet minus symbol, and then we'll go into this junk, and we'll go through all this, add new field, we don't need that there. It's okay, we're gonna go through this, and we're gonna go add new field. Now we'll try this right here, remove field. And what it's gonna do is we're gonna grab remove fields equals repeater container dot query selector, and it's gonna be remove field. This will be a node list because we have multiples. Every field will get one. Now we'll do if remove fields, remove fields dot for each, and then this is a remove field. If I can type, cool. A boop boop a doop a doop. I don't know. Will I need index? I might need index. Okay. So now through here, what happens is we'll add a quick event. Where's my chair not next to me? Okay. Remove field dot add event listener click. Cool. Now we got our click event. What the fuck? Why is this airing out? Oh, too many. Okay. And now when you click this, we will remove the associated field, which is going to be closest field container. So I will use the handy dandy const container closest container, which will be remove field dot closest. Yeah, something like that. If closest container exists, then we will remove it. That should be it. Right? When you click it, it removes. And if it's removed, then it won't save. And then we need to take all the current ones and reset them. So reset index C's. So now we'll do a const. Yeah, we should put this inside here. There we go. Const field containers wrappers, right? Oh no, the field wrappers, all of them, so it's just field containers. Repeater container dot query selector field container, something like that. Okay, so we'll get all of these, and if field containers exists, then we'll do a field containers dot for each. Gotta love the fucking nesting for eaches, man. Logic works though. Okay, and then we got field container. Okay, so now what we need to do, just gotta reset all the bullshit. So, paste up the index of this. Oh my god, why do you do that to me? Okay, I don't need this index, by the way. And this is not class. Okay, there we go. So now we have this. So we're going to take the field container. Let's get the inputs. Const inputs. FC inputs equals field container. Query selector. Input. Cool. Now we'll take fucking, you know what, fuck it. No, fuck it. You know what, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. No. I was gonna think of something stupid to do, but FC inputs for each. FC input. We'll go through each input and we'll reset the index. So it's going to be FC input dot ID equals FC input dot ID dot replace I got to do the same thing I did before. Where I take the first one. So I gotta replace the, see, I can't take the FC input ID. I need to take the, no, I need that, but I can't replace it with, yeah, I gotta replace it with the first field, yeah, const first input field container, I mean FC, yeah, field containers. Yeah, I gotta do the same thing. And I should do this outside because I don't need it. Okay, so we got the first one, input, and we're going to take the first Let's create first input name. Wait, do I already have access to this? Nah, see, I'm doing it here. Wait, do I? No. Okay. Field input, and that's gonna be first input dot ID. Right? First input name. Okay. So I need first input. I guess I could just do it like this. Place 0 with index in the ID. There we go. I can do the same bullshit. Well, and this is in here. Wait, wrong index. Right? No, right index. No, wrong index. I need... No, that's right index. This is the index. Here we go. Input index. There we go. So, if input index doesn't like that, then I don't use this. Wait, see, that's what I need to do first input name. First input name equals first input name. Burp. And then this is gonna be first input name. Perfecto. And then we'll do fc input dot get attribute name. And then we'll use... Oh, I guess I should just do this. New name. Wait. Whoops. First input name. And then I'm replacing that. And then first input name equals, then we change the input. And then this is first input name. This is also first input name. Great. Name. Alright. This should be it. It's gonna work first try. So, what happens is you delete one, it removes it, and then it recalibrates all the indexes of the existing. So if I delete 0, it resets the 1 as 0. First try. Alright, we have our little minus buttons. So let's try it out. We're going to move this one. Boop. And we get remove fields is not a function. Why? Remove fields. Remove field. Whoops. There we go. That's better. Is that not a field? It is it is. Wait, did I not name it remove field? What did I name it? Remove field. Yeah, I named it right. Let's just double check. Okay. Yeah, this is right. Let's try again. Okay, let's remove this. Closest on element, field execute. Closest. Alright, what is the actual function name? Vanilla JS closest. It is closest. That's weird. Oh wait, hold on. How do you use it? Oh, you have to put the selector. Element close. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just assumed it would know what I'm talking about. Field container goes in closest. Here we go. That makes more sense. Remove field. I can remove this now. More shorthandy. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, here we go. Remove. FC inputs is not a function. This is what I always do. I do a bunch of blind programming and then I just go back and have to fix everything because I just go too quick. Field input. FC inputs is definitely wrong. I keep forgetting to put all. Alright, let's try again. Okay, now this should work. Okay, let's remove. This should work now. And it worked. The only thing I didn't update was the index number. I need to do that too. Okay, I can confirm that the re-indexing did not work. I also forgot data index. So, either it worked and I just did it wrong, or it didn't work at all. So let's see what happens. Okay, remove. We remove. So that worked. But repeat a container. Get all the containers after you remove it. And what happens? I get all the field containers, which is just one. And I'm grabbing the first one. Which, yeah, okay, so I got this, boop, boop, boop. Field container. Grab all the inputs. And then I run through the inputs. And we got this logic, which is fine, but okay, then we got FC input, right? We're replacing the 0 with the new index. Oh, I'm an idiot. What am I doing? Wait. No. Why am I doing this? Wait, what am I doing? So this place is it's creating the input name. First input name. Okay, then I'm doing something wrong here. This is not what I meant to do. This equals first input name dot replace 0 with index. That makes more sense. And then I use it. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that logic makes more sense. I also need to update the data index. So let's see, input. No, it's not a. Yeah, it is input. Wait, is it? Is that on the input? Data index? Yes, data index is. Okay. Set attribute. I also did that wrong. Data index equal index. Okay, so I did get attribute. I meant to do set attribute. ID should be correct now. The only thing I need to change still is this little thingy here. So I should be able to do that because it is the container index. Which should be container index equals field container dot query selector. Oops. Okay. Oops. What the fuck? Okay. Forget it. Container index. Great. Yep, container index. Then let's update the text value. Or text content. Alright. Alright, let's stop messing around. This is it. First try. We got this. Alrighty. Now we should see some fancy repeater field logic. Remove and add. Okay, let's remove the 0. Boop. And look at that. It is now 0. And all the indexes should be fixed. Field container wrap. We got the field container, only one that exists. The index is correct. Fucker. Still not getting the right name. Ooh, the data index works. Yeah, I mean data index worked. But it looks like we're still not getting the correct ID and name, which is the most important part. So, let's see why. Set attribute, that index, that's correct. Input name. So it looks like the input name part is not working. So my guess is first input name is not coming in correctly. Where am I getting that from? From the first input. Yeah. I mean, that should be correct. Get the ID. Well, let's find out what it is. Okay, if this is correct, then I'm doing something else wrong. Which shouldn't be. Hoopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Alright, let's check the console. Alright, here we go. Boop. Explore path 1 top. That is 100% correct. No, that's not correct. Why is the first field container the 1? Oh, is it grabbing it? Oh, because it's grabbing it after it's removed. Duh. You fucking idiot. Do you even see what you do before you do it? I don't. I'm really sorry. Remove. Very obvious, but I felt like it needed it. Okay. Now it should work, because what was happening was it was grabbing the first one and 0 isn't in that string, so it just leaves it. You fucking joke. Nope. Oh, that's a bad load. Try again. It's usually when it catches it mid-compiling. Let me see what I got here. Next week. MC3. Motor City Comic Con. I got all my wristbands. We are dressing up this year. Going as Demon Slayer characters, per my daughter's request. I'll show you who I'm going to be. Yeah, so this works perfectly. Fucker! It did not work. What the hell? I thought I figured it out. That's weird. It should be correct. Oh look, the data index didn't update either. Huh? How did that break? So... wait. Closest container. Uh-huh. So I'm going in here. I'm grabbing the current field containers inside the repeater container. And then if those exist, I'm grabbing this, setting the first input name. Now I'm removing the closest container. And then we run through this. So, what is... console. Field containers. First input name. Grabbing the first one. Grabbing the first input. Grabbing its name. So it should be one top. Explore path 1 top. That's what your console out right now. But it does not appear to be doing that. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, see, it's perfect. Explore path 0 top. So now that we have that, and it removes the other one, then it's going to go through here, and it should replace with the new index. How is index wrong? Field containers. Oh, fucker. It's remove. Oh my god, okay. Okay. So, what I need to do is get the first name before I remove. Which is here. Now, see, that's a problem. I need to get field containers first. And remove this first as well. They both have to be first. Meaning I need a second field containers. There's old equals field containers. Okay. Now let's remove closest container. Wait. No. I need to remove it first. So up. No, I want the new containers. I don't want the old containers. So I need to remove it. My brain is hurting right now. It must be getting late. Okay, so we removed the closest one, but I need the old ones first. So it's like I just need to grab it twice, unfortunately. Field containers old. Or field containers, and then field, then I remove, and then I grab it again. Wait. Old. No. New. And then this is new. Okay, now we're talking. The brain hurt should be gone now. Right. Right. So let's give this a shot. Okay. This is it. I can feel it. First try. Remove. Boom. Index is correct. See if the name's correct. Oh, you bitch. Name is correct. ID is correct. Let's check if left is good. Left. Left. Perfecto. Okay, so now we have the ability to add fields and remove fields. If we remove any field in any order, it'll reset the index. Yeah, so now we can start, we can push this up. Well, now I need to actually use this information. So this information is now going to be part of the server-side call. I think, how am I going to store this path? Probably in the data prop on the actual person. And I can just kind of like create an array based off the numbers. Can you put commas in a data prop? I don't know. But that's going to be a problem for a future day. Alright. I think I'm going to peace out. It's past 1. I'm past my prime. I know it's going to go a little late. I mean, it's a little late, so. I'm still way behind on the book. I'll have to catch up. I'll have to catch up like 100 pages. Alright, man. Thanks, Weaver, for hanging out. Seeing me create this super sweet. I know I can finish the book. Boop. But we have this awesome thing now. Boop. 1. Boop. 1. I haven't gotten it to work with multiple, obviously. Yeah, man, always fun. And I'll catch you in the future at some point in time, as most people do. But, alright, I will say goodbye to YouTube first, as the norm.